This is not mere disagreement about debatable issues, but this is rebellion against God and his moral law, which we call conscience. It's expressed in conscience. We have a moral law written on our hearts. We know basic right and wrong. And when we actually suppress that moral law in order to do what we want, that is what we call rebellion. Now, when you suppress your conscience, when you rebel against your conscience and try and hold down the truth, it takes a lot of work. Because when you hold down your conscience, it doesn't get more docile, it gets more violent. It would be like trying to hold down the head of a lion. If you hold down the head of a lion, it will not get more docile, it will get more violent because your conscience is strong. And I'll explain how or why this happens a little bit later in the program. But let me point out what we do to try and hold down our consciences. What do we do? Well, what we do is we take aspects of our conscience, good moral principles, and we wrench them out of context to make a bad thing we want to do actually seem good. In other words, we will cover up evil with moral sounding terms. Terms like choice, like equality, justice, love, tolerance, fairness. Who couldn't be for these things, right? Who couldn't be before equality, choice, justice, love, tolerance, fairness? We're all for these things generally, but we have to put them in the right context. These in context are moral goods, but they are deceptions when they are wrenched out of context and used to excuse, rationalize, or give cover to evil.